Hey everybody, this is different, this is new, how you doing? Thought that I would try a little bit of YouTube exclusive stuff, and I've got some time to record some new stuff for you guys. So we are going to be playing something that I haven't played on Twitch. Might be alright, might be not so alright. But it's a new game that's coming out, and since we like indie developers here, then I figured let's try the demo. Now, this demo is called Cabernet. It is dark fantasy, there's vampires apparently, RPG type game. So whether it's something that will continue, I'm not entirely sure. But we'll see how it goes. This is very strange to me. I'm not used to doing things this way. So please bear with me, I'm going to be incredibly uncomfortable for this entire video. I have also just done my shift at work, so I'm tired anyway. But yeah, I wanted to do something a little bit different. So hopefully Cabernet ticks all the boxes. The Steam blurb says, changes brewing, threatening the established ways of alluring supernatural aristocrats. Stain your facade as one of the living and struggle with your mortality as a young vampire. Wait, morality, not mortality. You don't have mortality if you're a vampire, I guess. Will you retain your humanity or descend further into the horror you've become? So, this shouldn't... I don't know how long the demo is, but game should be released in 2024. The dev and the publisher are party for introverts. So yeah, I'm hoping this is a good one. It doesn't tell me how long the demo is, but it does say that it explores themes of social conflict, alcoholism, and corruption. So, why don't we get into it? There we go. Sorry if you hear dogs moving around in the background, but I'm sure you don't mind. This is a demo version of Cabernet, a narrative-driven RPG by Party for Introverts. Some features and content. It's a demo. We'll see if I need to move the camera in a minute. It does say continue. I have not actually played this before, so I don't know what we're getting into. But yeah, let's begin, shall we? Eastern Europe, end of the 19th century. I already know that I love the art style. Thank you all for coming here today to say goodbye to my Liza. I never thought I will bury my own daughter, my own blood, my pride. Yet... Voice breaks down. I can't do this. Mitko, please say something, I just can't. Uncle Mitko. There, it's alright. What can I say about someone dying so young? Especially someone as special as Liza. If I may, I won't dwell on the circumstances of her tragic death today. Instead, today we celebrate her life. Despite her obvious calling for medicine when she was little, I always thought she would become... Oh, okay. A musician, a writer, a doctor, a politician. So it can't, like, we wouldn't say a doctor because it's despite her obvious calling for medicine. So, would she have been a writer, maybe? Famous writer. You should have heard how she could spin a yarn. She used to tell me her own fairy tales when she was a young girl. Creatures she made up, stories she told me. Classic ballads were no match for them. Such a bright girl, always a top student, always the pride of her parents. By the time she graduated... First for the written word, scientific mind, that would be writing, but... This is already making me confused as to what I should pick. I'm going to say scientific mind for this one, to increase her science and logic knowledge. Liza knew everything there was to learn from books about science in our day. Laws of physics, human anatomy, chemical solutions, you name it. Can't tell you how proud we all were when she was accepted at the medical academy. I had no doubt that she was destined for greatness. But to become a doctor, one of the first women to achieve that in the whole country. Someone deserved that honour, it was our Liza. My niece was so much more than a gifted student. God, passionate artist or true friend? A true friend. With all her other talents, above anything else, she was a true and loyal friend. Connected with people easily, she cared deeply about them. Some could even say too much. After all, if she wasn't so thoughtful, maybe she'd still been with us. I digress. Please forgive me. What is done is done. Clears throat again, becomes more emotional. She was my favourite niece. Let us raise a glass to her. Pour some vodka for Kolya too. He's old enough to send his sister off. My soul went into the ground with her today, as I'm sure did many of yours. Let those pieces help Liza wherever she is now. To Liza. To Liza! Drinking in silence. Okay. So I think that was basically us just setting our talents and stuff for the rest of the game, maybe?
When I was a little girl, I often had trouble falling asleep.
Is your nose was bleeding, or...?
My mother used to sing me this lullaby to comfort me. Tonight, I slept deeper than I had in my entire life. I had a disturbing dream that a string was coming out of my mouth.
That doesn't sound nice.
When I started pulling it, I realized that it came from all the way down my throat, buried somewhere deep in my body. I kept pulling, but I couldn't go too quickly for fear of burning myself with friction.
Right.
Finally, the whole string was out.
That was horrific.
I felt relieved, but also strangely empty. I realized that I was in my bed, with my mother sitting beside me, crying. I didn't know why she was in tears, but I knew it was my fault.
I'm guessing this is Liza. Dear Lord.
Mom? Kola?
Body feels like it's stuffed with cotton. Like I slept for days. Okay, WASD, normal. Oh, kerosene lamp. Someone left in the room. Kerosene lamp was added to the inventory. Either this is a nightmare or I am in hell. Feels too real to be a dream. Cupboard is locked. Why would anybody keep something of value in a place like this? Okay, this looks dark.
My medical journal from the academy and my family medallion. Who could have brought this here?
Handcrafted sterling silver medallion passed on to Liza by her father. Press tab to access the journal. Open tasks can be found in quests. Well, this is cute. Don't know whether let me just move me. Okay, right. That might be better, it might not be, I'm not entirely sure, but I'd rather you seeing what I can see as much as possible. To quests. Welcome to the High Life. Escape the chamber.
Lilies of the Valley. My favorite flower. Locked.
Why is one in yellow? Why is one in yellow? Is it because I've still got stuff to do in the room? I don't think I have. What an interesting little bed though, huh? Lilies of the Valley on the bed as well. Or there's flowers on the bed. I'm not a botanist.
Locked.
Okay. Call for help this time.
Hello? Anyone? Please help. I'm stuck here. anyone! It's no use.
Okay. Okay.
Lilies of the valley.
Oh
My
god.
favorite flower.
If I don't have...
Put them in this room. It's disturbing to see them here.
If I don't have... Whoa! Oh! Hello!
Hello? Who is this? I'm locked inside. Please help. Are you still there?
That doesn't sound great.
Maybe you can't talk? Please knock twice for yes and once for no.
But yes,
Thank
it
goodness.
can't talk.
Can you help me open the door?
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
What is that noise though? Will you help?
Will you help me?
Oh.
What is it that you want from me?
A money treatment favor. A favor, probably?
I don't have much, but I can owe you a favor?
No. Okay. Oh wait, yeah, you're accepting that. Cool.
Then it's settled. Whoever you are, do you hear me? If you open this door, I, Yelizaveta Morozova, will be in your debt.
Oh, they're letting us out.
Ah!
What the fuck?
What the hell is this? My shoulder just felt like it was burning up. I can't see anything from this angle. I should check up on it later.
Can we leave?
It's
now?
open.
Yay, we got it.
No one. What have I gotten myself into?
Task completed. Escape the chamber. Press tab and access character sheet to distribute Liza's new skill points. Character sheet. Earning experience points increases your rank, allowing to upgrade your skills. Press plus or minus next to a skill you'd like to modify. Once you've finished distributing all the points, press accept changes. Okay. I feel like being... I think these are useful. But I also want to be a little bit arty too. Keep science and logic highest though. My vampire rank has increased. She doesn't even know she's a vampire. Seek a way out.
Hello? Can anybody hear me?
Oh, rats scurrying. Okay. This feels the darkest dungeon just with the corridorness of it.
What a peculiar painting.
Oh, what? Can't even do the first thing that I come across that needs skills. People don't seem very friendly here.
It smells like death here.
That's probably why.
There's someone's money in here. I could live on this for a week.
5 coins?
After all that has happened, I think I deserve this.
Yeah, we're thieving. Again, nihilism. Morality. Liza's morality is still shaping. Certain choices will provide you with humanity or nihilism points. Some choices will only become available to Liza after she reaches certain levels. And the question is, what should we actually go for?
The mirror is covered by a sheet. People only do that when someone dies. Mother explained that this is so the dead soul does not get lost and trapped inside. Silly superstition, of course.
Will she see her reflection? She doesn't know she's a vampire yet, obviously. Let's remove the covers.
We live in the age of science where there's no room for this nonsense. What is this?
Oh.
Where is my reflection? I can't see myself. It must be a trick mirror.
That's definitely the answer. My first thought would be vampires. Not gonna lie. I've read far too much vampire fiction to not believe that that would be the thing.
Eerie.
Oh, I can still do the painting though.
It's hard to say without seeing the face, but this dress. Could it be the same girl from the first painting?
Maybe. A bit more?
It's hard to say without seeing the... Could it be the same girl from the first painting? This is unbearable.
Why? You're just walking up.
I'm a doctor. I can get through this.
I don't like walking upstairs.
I just
either,
need to look straight ahead. Give me strength, no matter what is on the other side.
In more experience. I've gained a lot of experience points. What in heavens is all of this? Chapter 1, Higher Society. Oh! I'll make sense of all this later. Something's wrong, my head's spinning. With the floor slipping under my feet. Would you look at her? This one had the gall to show the Countess Manor in such a filthy outfit. Dismissively, she must be a nihilist, it's spreading all over. You don't know what you're talking about, it's the latest rage in Paris right now. The dirtier the better. She getting paler. Can I leave this way? No. Are you gonna let me pass? No. Okay, how... Oh, wait. Starving and the food looks so fresh and delicious, but the strangest thing is I have absolutely no appetite for it. What about the drink though? Oh, no. You heard? The Countess is sending me on a special assignment to the capital. You lucky devil, I've been stuck here for years. Hey, stop messing with the phonograph, it's not a toy. Sorry. Shit. Didn't realise that was gonna happen. Miss, are you alright? Mind your own business, pet ya. It's rude to stare at a lady. Sorry. Oh. I was the only one that was being nice to me. Miss Hart, my sources report that the new mayor will be sworn in no time. I know it's not ideal, Countess Orlova, but I'm afraid there is not much we can do at this point. Of course now there bloody isn't. Right, time to act was... Where were you when... Who is this creature? Darling, you look a little demovie. Come over here, I don't bite. Hello. I find it weird that normally it's clicked to proceed the text, yet all that went really quickly and I couldn't read it very fast. Sorry. Well, I'm not gonna apologise, like, I was locked in their basement. I'm alive. You must be the doctor's new apprentice. Look at you, poor thing, you must be fresh out of the ground. Excuse me? Yeah, nobody must have actually inducted you. Very typical, no surprises with the men around here. Sarah, why is she in such a state? She was not supposed to wake. I'd love to catch you up, dear, but sadly I have some urgent business to attend to. Thanks to this gentleman over here. Clears his throat nervously. Miss R, be a darling and show this young lady around once she's decent. As you wish, madam. So excuse me, I'll go for a smoke on the balcony. You can find me there. You're excused. Oh, we've unlocked the relationship map. If I recall my first day correctly, your head must be killing you. Here, drink this. Thank you. Sniffs the liquid. May I ask what it is? You know too much, you'll grow old sooner. Trust me, it'll lift your spirits. Drink from the glass. Whatever this is, it is beyond delicious. It's sweet and thick and tastes like cherry and wild strawberries. Thank you, I do feel a lot better all of a sudden. Hey, go change, we can't have you gallivanting around in those scrubs. A nice dress about your size in the cloakroom. Consider this my welcome gift. Thank you kindly, madame. Orlova? Was her name Orlova? I think it was Orlova. Bam, Orlova. You're welcome, child. Now off you go, change and mingle. Time is money. When you're healthy, hold shift to increase your walk rate. Oh, I can walk quite fast. This is right, I should get dressed before exploring. Where should I get dressed? Where is the clothes? Oh my god, is this a character creation screen? Another cloth in the mirror there. Something bad must have happened. Take the cloth off to wash up. Yeah, why not? So strange. This mirror doesn't work either. That should do it, hopefully. I was really sad, I thought we'd get to pick an outfit. Countess sure has excellent taste in literature. In other circumstances, I spend all day here reading. Goodness, this must be the dress Countess was talking about. Such an ornate Western dress, it must cost a small fortune. I want nothing more than to change out of this horrible nightgown, but this is just too much. Well, I've not got any other option but to put the dress on, so... Oh! It's beautiful! And it gives me +5 in history and politics. Okay. It's perfect, fits like a glove. Now we have to talk with Hussar. I like this dress. Still don't know what's happening here. Or at least, I hope I don't. But delaying the inevitable is just tying my stomach in knots. Find that young man and learn the truth. Look at the way she moves in her dress. Oh. Hello, possible friend. Some interactions cost action points. Hold to activate them. Good evening, Hussar. There's our belle of the ball, Liza, right? You actually don't look half bad when you're not covered in graveyard dirt. Graveyard dirt? First the Countess, now you. Why is everyone going on about funerals? Surely an educated like you must have put together who we are by now, haven't you? He's got purple eyes! Oh, that's why I need literature. I don't want to guess. I'd rather not guess. Please just tell me straight. Who are you? Simply, we are vampires. Is this why I had no reflection in the mirror? That's what you're concerned about. You look just fine. Am I dead? Does this mean I'm dead? Dead? Alive? Who the hell cares? Trust me, Liza, you just won the lottery. I don't even remember how I died. That actually does happen quite a bit. That memory usually comes back soon enough. Defense mechanism? Must be some sort of defense mechanism that suppresses a traumatic experience. What about my family? When can I see them? I was worried that you will ask me that. Technically they think you're dead, and it's best for everyone if we keep thinking that. It's true, too. I can't just leave them like this, they have to know I'm alright. Look, I know this is too much for you to take in right now. Maybe that's a conversation we should revisit another time. So many questions. See, that's what I was afraid of. Theory is not my forte. I'm a proponent of learning by doing. Why don't you go talk the ears of some other guests while I finish smoking in peace? How rude! How rude! After that I can show you what it's really like to be one of us. I suppose I can do that. Could you at least tell me a little bit about the people, the guests in there? Oh come on, where's your spirit of adventure? I'm sure you'll figure it out on your own. Countess won't be happy. I've not got 10 history. I do have 10 history. What is it? I wonder if the Countess would approve of you pushing your responsibilities off to a bunch of strangers. Oh, I like her. Well played. Fine, let me think for a moment about our fun little group here. We've already met the Countess, so that's a big plus. Not everyone gets to do that in their first month, let alone first day. Who else would you like to know about? Lady with purple hair. Who's the intense lady with the purple hair? That's Elisa. She's quite important around here. I'd try to start out on the right foot with her if I were you. What could you tell me about the woman in the pink dress? You must mean Arban. You know they say she was born somewhere far to the east. That broad has been around forever, probably has a tale or two to share. What about the young man who asked about my health? Who? Oh, you must mean Pecha. He's just a human. Alyssa brought him in for fun. He's such a card and has absolutely no clue. It's cruel. Don't be like that, it's all in good fun. Poor Pecha. Suppose that's everyone of note really, besides me, of course. Of course. Alright, thank you kindly. I'll be back soon enough. No rush, please. Locked. Okay. Let's go socialise with the guests. Socialising has never been my forte. Why are you holding it all? I actually have a model right here with me. I always carry Matilda with me in case good opportunity strikes. You just never know. In her eyes, doesn't she look alive to you? Like she's gonna blink? Yes, well. Apologies. Pecha? Pecha, we should probably go discuss some urgent business with the Countess. Oh, of course. In fact, I'd love to meet her. No. I'm gonna get attached to Pecha, aren't I? I don't know how, but I can just sense that he's not one of us. Such a strange feeling. Attraction? No. It's something very similar. He's most certainly human. Hello. You, Lady in the Night then. How are you feeling? I was really worried. Much better, thank you. I'm Liza, by the way. Of course, where are my manners? I'm Pecha. A pleasure. You were the only one who seemed to care about my illness. Oh, nonsense. They're a lovely bunch around here, just all very busy. Third group I'm pitching my dolls to, and everyone keeps running off for urgent business. You say you're selling dolls? I'm making them, yes. I think I heard you have one with you. May I take a look? Of course, Matilda here is my favourite. I'd love to get some honest feedback. What do you think? Kinda looks like me. A little bit. Kinda looks a little bit like me. I'd say it's beautiful. It's just lovely. So detailed and human-like. She reminds me of the one I had when I was a little girl. Exactly what I wanted accomplished. Thank you. I knew someone here would appreciate it. I'm hoping to show her to the Countess. With her approval, the sky's the limit. You know, making toys is what I wanted to do since I was a little boy. Father always called this foolishness, among other things. Said it's not manly work. I never managed to convince him otherwise. I'm sorry, that must have been tough. Well, here I am, still at it. I do have a feeling that I'm onto something with Matilda. Just you wait. My gut tells me tonight is going to bring something special and it's never wrong. He's definitely gonna get eaten, isn't he? Definitely gonna get eaten. Erky, would you leave him? How did you end up being invited here, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, that's all thanks to Eliza, the lovely young woman in the yellow dress. She saw me at the town market and saw some real potential in my work. Said that people here at Manor might be interested in seeing it, and you didn't have to ask me twice. Let's see. How's the pitching going so far? I'll admit it's a little slow, but the night is still young. You're an optimistic guy, aren't you, Petya? My mother used to say that my hope will be the death of me. I think your mother was right. What's the point of living if you don't believe in people and yourself? You'd be right about that. At least I truly hope you are. Best of luck with everything, Petya. Hope everything works out with the Countess. Thank you, Liza. You're very kind. Okay. I hope you're not the actual ones to kill Petya. I feel like that's unfair. Tried the Countess Cabernet? They've been the best one I ever tasted. Better stick to clear drinks around here. Really want to try some decent Cabernet, stop by my salon on the main street. Sounds like a challenge, I'll take you up on that offer. Oh, okay. Hello. I like your costume, or your outfit. Hello lovely, I don't think I've seen you around here before. I'm Arban. I'm Liza. Good evening to you too. You don't sound so sure. Is it really a good one for you? You're right, if I'm honest, it hasn't been the easiest night. But I thought, my advice is always be honest, unless you absolutely can't be. In the end, it does make everybody feel better. That's a good piece of advice. Stick with me, lovely, I'm chock full of them. Couldn't help but overhear that you're a wine expert. I dabble. I run a literary salon in town and serve drinks around there. How exciting! All kinds of interesting people must come by. You'll be surprised, lovely, and mildly disappointed. I'd love for you to stop by one day. I'll treat you to a round of something nice. Oh, new quest? I'll make sure to visit. Since you're an expert, may I ask you about the wine the Countess gave me? I'll admit, I found it delicious. It wasn't really wine, was it? It was not. Cabernet was sort of our code word for blood. We don't shock any innocents. And then we just got used to it. Funny how language works, isn't it? Yeah, funny. Arban, I've only just been turned and all of this is very new to me. May I trouble you for some advice? Hope you don't mind me asking, but has someone in your family enjoyed wine a little too much? Huh? How does she know anything like that? Father. Oh, we've improved our relationship with her though. Yes, my father. Wine, vodka, anything he can drink really. You aren't clairvoyant, are you? Everyone becomes a little clairvoyant if they live long enough and pay attention. Saw you drinking that glass earlier and I think you should be careful around it, lovely. Just realised that Arban's hearing is like a key. That's really cute. Alcohol was my father's problem, but it isn't mine. It's not alcohol you should be concerned about. You can keep away from it if you want. Blood. However, you will now have to drink whether you like it or not. Whether I like it or not. Demons are hereditary, lovely. Always remember that. Oh. I should get going. Good luck. I have a feeling we'll see each other soon. Nice. I hope so. I don't know if this is a game where you can romance characters or anything like that, but Arban would be my favourite. Don't any of you cowards want to have any fun? Lady, with all due respect, Russian roulette just seems like too much fun for the night. Fine, get lost then. Be in your merry way. Who knew that the second time I die would be boredom? Now would you look at this pretty picture? I barely recognise you from before. Where'd you get this dress? It's a gift from the Countess. She's very generous. So I have noticed a few typos, and I've tried to just gloss over them, but I have noticed a couple. Huh, thought it looked familiar. Name is Eliza, by the way. Eliza. It's a pleasure. Maybe it's Elisa. I'm not really good with pronunciations of names. So, I've just been turned today. Congratulations, that must be quite shocking. Thrilling even. I'm envious, really. Yes, thank you. I'm not quite sure how to process all this yet. What does one even do with this? Being dead, drinking blood, who knows what else? Same thing anyone around here does. Masticating plain eternity day after day. Spicing it up any way you can. Hence the Russian roulette. Already dead, aren't we? What else is there to lose? Do you fancy a round? Maybe some other time. Suit yourself. May I ask who was the young man you talked with earlier? Who, Petya? Why are you interested? Goodness no, I was just making conversation. Don't be shy, we're not attached. Petya is human, I picked him up at the town market. He's a salesman, a ridiculously bad one at that. You two are not an item, may I ask why did you invite him over? Because it was my turn. Turn for what? To spice up the eternity. thought it was going to be to like bring a snack, but it's true what they say, vampires live forever. We exist forever, we don't live. But then again, if you do, this means that we can, stop existing? Oh sweetheart, there's nothing easier. Stop drinking blood for a few days, fall from a high roof, or just step into the sunlight. Should probably be writing this all down. Now that you have eternity on your side, do you consider your existence more valuable? I don't know how to answer that. I think it's the same. No, of course not. Pulse or no pulse, life is just as valuable as it always was. I see. In that case, how would you compare value of your existence to, say, Petra's? Equal. A strange question, they're equally important, of course. Fair enough. Still, it's an interesting thought experiment, isn't it? Indeed. I'm thinking about it, it's like, well, technically his would be more valuable, because his is finite, but then I could say that mine was more valuable because I could live longer and do more stuff. That was a tough question. Excuse me, I think someone's calling for me. Okay, does that mean I can go back outside now and speak to Hazar? Good timing, I just finished. You're still smoking! Yes, how lucky. Don't be snappy, Liza. Smoking is an important routine for a soldier. Can't be interrupted. Which division? Soldier, huh? Which division were you from, exactly? We can talk about the division some other time, perhaps. So are there any questions? Are there any other questions you have left for me? What's going on in the basement of the manor? It's absolutely terrifying down there. Oh yes, the basement. If I were you, I would just forget all about it. Excuse me? All I know is that Countess conducts her business and she doesn't enjoy people meddling in it. It's so confidential, how come I ended up there in the first place? Minor oversight. You were supposed to be moved upstairs before you were up, but it appears that you're an early riser. And whose oversight was it, may I ask? Let's not focus on casting blame, shall we? I say all's well that ends well, so it was definitely Hazar's. So, are there any other questions you've left for me? Who ended up letting me out of the chamber? I'm honest, I haven't the foggiest idea, I thought you knew. Well, I don't, and whoever it was gives me the goosebumps. On top of everything, I ended up promising them a favour, and felt a bad burn on my shoulder right after that. Do you know what that could possibly be? Let me take a look. Oh, brother. What? What is it? It could be nothing really, no need to worry. Just make sure you show this to the doctor when you see him, alright? Alright. Are there any other questions you have left for me? Other creatures? Vampires are real? Does this mean other fairy tales are? They'll have to be more specific than that. Bazalkas? Domovoys? Ghosts? Yes, no, yes. We'll spend all night here if we keep talking about flora and fauna. You want my advice? Focus on yourself first. That always ends up working for me. I'm sure it does. So, are there any other questions you have left for me? Suppose that's it for the time being. Perfect. Don't mind me asking, what do you make of all this? Take it you've done a couple of laps around the ballroom, learned a little more about what it's like to want to be one of us? Well, I'm obviously still in shock, but yes, from a scientific perspective, I have to admit I'm curious. This is certainly a unique condition we're in. I'd love to learn more about it for my studies. I'm impressed. I can certainly see now why the doctor chose you as his apprentice. Alright, have you read Thunderstorm? Not sure. Not so sure why. Unlike Katerina in the play, you no longer need to worry why people can't fly. Huh? He turned into a bat, look how cute the bat is! Yeah, how did you do that? I sure will, Liza, it's very simple. How are you even talking with me in such a state? That's yet another benefit of being one of us. You can project your thoughts into people's minds. I prefer it really, I find normal speech kind of primitive. Why don't you do it all the time then? I'd love to, but you don't want to get used to it and scare a human by accident. Now why don't you try it? Let's see what kind of a bat you are. We're gonna be able to be bats! Which is funny and very fitting, because I got a bat tattoo like a couple of days ago, so I think this is very fitting. Hold mouse to access vampire abilities and turn into a bat. Goodness! Oh, look at me! Isn't this a hoot? Come on, I'll show you around. Oh my god. Bat indicator in the bottom left of the screen informs whether bat shifting is currently possible. To land while in bat shape, descend on a surface from above until a landing circle appears underneath you. Look at that! Look at we just flew! Oh. Come back. Come back. Oh my god, where'd you go? I believe I'm actually flying. Talk about death, but don't you feel more alive than you ever have right now? Who are you? I can't actually go any lower. And where's my landing circle? There we go. Makes a shushing sound. There, look! Only I had 3 coins to my name, then I'd show them. They'd all see. I have coins. Is this what you wanted to show me, a drunk peasant? What I wanted to show you is how to use your new powers. Meet Trophim. He is the Countess' former serf, now custodian and coachman. Among other things, he makes sure no one goes in or out of here without her permission. Important man. Now come with me. Nothing like scaring the shit out of him. Oh. How's life, Trophim? Sir, is that you? The bottle you gave me. Highest quality, much obliged. I can see that. It's nearly empty already. Unintelligible. Alright, enough pleasantries. Watch this. Oh. What happened to him? Is he alright? He's fine. We call this enchantment. What's enchantment do exactly? Makes people tranquil. While they're in a trance, they don't feel pain or have a clear memory of what happened. Anesthesia? Anyway, I bet you this fellow in the States who invented it is a vampire. You mean William Morton? Mm-hmm. Heard the doctor was toying with that idea before the discovery. He's not happy the Americans figured it out first. So they don't remember anything once they are enchanted. Not quite. They may not remember what happened, but they won't forget how you made them feel. Sounds like a subject for some awkward conversations. You don't know the half of it yet. You'll see. How do I enchant someone? I don't know if I can whistle like you. Don't worry, whistling is just for me. It's like a cure for hiccups. Everyone has their own way. When you'll need it, it will come to you. This means you can just come up to anybody and make them tranquil? In theory, but it's not quite that simple. Firstly, they have to like you. Important condition. Without it, the charm won't work. Secondly, you should only do it to humans. So it doesn't work in other vampires? I didn't say that. There are rumours that the best of the best can indeed enchant their own kind. I don't even know if the Countess has that kind of power. Besides, this would certainly not be considered ethical by our vampire brothers and sisters. I bet they wouldn't mind to have that power though. Oh, without a doubt. So why would you want to enchant someone? Why wouldn't you want to enchant someone? Thought you might ask that. There are 2 main reasons. 1, people in trance are easily suggestible. You can use that to influence their thoughts and opinions. That doesn't sound right. I didn't say you have to do it, did I? Everyone lives with their own choices. When you say influence their thoughts, does this mean they will do anything I say? Only within reason, of course, especially when you're a beginner. Impression is a delicate art and takes a lot of practice. What's the second reason? I think you already know. To drink their blood. He's a messy eater. What have you done? Just opened them up for you. Don't worry, it'll just be just fine unless we bleed them dry. Come here, it's time for you to learn how to feed. I don't know if I'm ready. You're as ready as you'll ever be. How do I turn? Just relax and let your instincts take over. It will come naturally. Turn into a vampire by choosing the ability wheel. I've already got blood around my mouth. Oh, that's why. My mouth is bleeding. Of course. Forgot to warn you, sorry. Don't worry, it's normal. That happens when your fangs are out for the first time. It will recover in a minute. Okay, let's drink some blood. Skin smells like wild berries. Not just the smell, the promise of warmth that draws you. The promise of being whole. I want to feel it on my teeth and my body. Okay. No, I can't do this. I don't think I can do it. I'm sorry. Alright, but the Countess asks, promise you'll say that you've done it. I don't want to get in trouble because you chickened out. I promise. Remember, you have to learn to do it to survive. If I get back to other errands, don't want to get my tunic wet. We're standing in the piss and rain for a while. Do you remember the way back? I do. I go up onto the balcony again. Sorry. Thank you for your help. I had a rough day and it means a lot to me. Don't mention it. I ended up having a decent time myself. See you soon. Okay, so going by that, I'm sure that means we can romance people. To get back to the manor and talk to the Countess, I will process this all later. Where will I live? What's next? There's so much I have to sort out first. But first, Sarah said I could influence someone who's enchanted. Should try it on Trophin. Can you hear me, Trophin? Here's something I'd like you to do. Oh, we're gonna make him drink less. You start pacing your drinking. That was nice of me, wasn't it? I've helped. I have helped. Okay, let's get back to the hell? Okay, well Tropham's not dead. Can't go any further that way. I should probably use my ability points though. I don't really know what I did there, but I don't know. It's the loudest bat wings I have ever heard though. Let's... Who screamed? Okay, I can't go that way either. Oh. Right. Looks like the banquet is over. Someone is still inside though. Oh no! I don't understand, how could this even happen? You have no self-control at all. Oh no, Petra's dead. Petra's doll, Matilda, this is so unsettling. What is this? No! He was cute and he was nice to us. My god. Relationship map has been updated. We should have a look at the relationship map. Okay, like an Arban. Oh, you can find out their address? Oh, interesting. Oh, and he's now got a little veil on him because he's dead. And Hussar is called Stefan. I have Vampire Diaries. Who did this? What? What the hell happened here? It's all Victoria's fault. I told her he's almost empty, but she wouldn't listen. What do you want from me? I'm starving. You two barely left me anything. Doesn't matter now. We drained the man. Not anywhere but at the Countess Manor. Someone's gonna fry for this, and it sure as hell won't be me. Are you mad? No one's gonna be executed for this. He's just a human. Monsters! How could you do this? And who are you exactly? That's right, hasn't been a vampire for 5 minutes and thinks she knows everything. Interesting, I said I was going to be bad, but I don't think I can be. Come with me, lovely, this is not your mess to sort out. Go in here. Let me in, let me in. She's gonna save me, or she's gonna put the blame on me. We'll see. Those morons, I knew I couldn't leave them alone with him. I just can't seem to make sense of it. I just talked with Petra not even an hour ago. I'm so sorry, he didn't need to die today. What happens now? Well, the Countess won't like this one bit, I can tell you that much. Is she sympathetic to humans? I wouldn't say that. However, she doesn't like murders being linked up to her property. She will find her way out of this, no doubt. But those three in the ballroom, we'll have to see. Back in the room, they said someone would be fried. What does that mean? I don't know if you heard this yet, but we can't be in the sun, and it destroys us. I did read about that in the folktales. The stories are true. Sometimes it is used as a form of capital punishment for our kind. Well, they better not try and pin the blame on me, I'm just a baby. What do you think will happen to those three outside? Murdering a human sadly isn't a crime in our community. I don't think it will come to that. If I had my guess, I'd say they will get their fangs dulled for doubling the counts. They will grow back after a month or two, but before then they will have to feed solely on Cabernet, and it isn't cheap. What if they can't afford it? They will just have to find a way. Some take loans, some steal. Without blood, we're like humans without water. Arban. Yes, lovely. You know what will happen to me now? I don't even know who I am anymore. What do I do? Where do I live? I understand it's not an easy day. We all went through this at some point. All the answers will come at the right time. For now, you just need to wait it out until someone sends for you. I must admit, I feel quite restless. Listen, not many of us might say this to you, so I wanted to do it. Being one of us doesn't just mean hurting people for your own benefit. It doesn't have to be. To me, it means that I have an eternity to become better. Learn from my mistakes, absorb the knowledge about the world. I suppose that's one way to look at it. You know, Kentness is a wonderful library over here. Why don't you grab a book and use this time to learn something new? Perfection comes in little steps. Thanks for all your help and kindness, Arban. It was really good to have a friend around here. I know it can't be easy for you right now in all this madness. It's hard to adjust. I learned that the hard way. Trust me. Here, I want you to have this. Small vial with blood sustains you for a day. Oh. It's not going to last long, but it'll give you a little peace of mind for the time being. I should go now, lovely. You know where to find me. Next time I drink at my bar is on me. I'll be looking forward to it. So. Right. Is she going to betray me in the full game? Read a book to pass the time and increase the knowledge strats. Origin of the Species. Charlotte, I have actually read this. The Prince, the Seagull, and Carmilla. So we can, there's a book for each of them. Now, I feel like, I don't know. Seagull is a play by Russian dramatist Anton Chekhov, written in 1895 and produced in 1896. Okay, I'm not going to read all that. Not right now, anyway. Let's go with Charles Darwin. Origin of the Species. Not the best book in the world, it's not bad. Man selects only for his own good, nature only for that of the being which she tends. Okay. Can I read another book? Oh! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Accepts are heard, argument dies down. Should see what all that ruckus is about. Do we really want to get involved though, Liza? Do we really want to get involved? Oh my god. You'll make choices in Cabernet. Some have little and some have big consequence. You will not know which one is which. Some of those consequences will be marked on the screen by this symbol. This is fresh. What in the world caused this? Must have taken Petra's body away. Lord only knows what they'll do to it. My god, what happened here? Idiots being punished for their own stupidity. Did you kill them? Took that snake's fangs out. We'll see how she does now. I wasn't sure what to do when I saw him. Then I thought about something you said earlier. Really? What was it? The mortal life has the same value as eternal existence. I don't know if it's true, but it certainly helped me find my rage. Still, this isn't going to bring him back. So sorry about Pecha. He seemed like such a nice boy. There's always a risk. Life goes on, or whatever it is we have. But thank you. You must be curious about what happens to you now. I'd be lying if I said otherwise. The way it works is you get assigned to the one who turned you for the apprenticeship. I believe you are a doctor's disciple. I don't really remember much before I woke up. Doctor? He was a travelling doctor that came to the city, wasn't he? He was a vampire? He certainly was. It will all come back to you eventually. Don't worry about it now. Countess is a coachman. Trophim. He will take you to the doctor's place in town. He's rough around the edges, but you can learn a lot from him. May I speak with the Countess herself? You need to be a little more important for that to happen. Trust me, she'll send for you soon. She has errands for us all. You will be no exception. I don't owe the Countess anything. Why do I have to work for her? Oh, I admire your juvenile, rebellious spirit. However, I would strongly advise you not to show it towards the Countess. Then again, it would be quite a show to watch. So actually, go ahead. I understand. Good girl. You should go. Trophim will be waiting for you, and the sun is not getting any lower. I've unlocked the door by the balcony. It will lead you to the stairs and outside. Okay. I don't know how long this is. Eliza? Yeah? It's me. Never mind. What is it? Only turned recently. When was the last time you watched the sunrise? Must have been a couple of weeks ago. I was studying late for my exams. What did it feel like? Well, I was worried about the day to come and when a ray of sun fell on my face. I don't know. It felt warm, hopeful. Why do you ask? No reason. It's just been a while since I've seen one. We'll hear from the Countess soon. I'm sure I will. By the way, I've been meaning to ask you. Could you please take this ugly doll with you? I can't keep looking into its dead eyes. Does it remind you of Pecha? Just take it with you, please. Alright, I will. Thanks, I'll see you around. Okay, what am I going to? I swear it just blinked. Favourite creation of deceased Pecha. What am I going to do with a doll? Like, what? Oh! Alright, okay. That is Cabernet. Then that works out well. I guess for a let's play. But what did we think? I am interested. So these aren't the types of games that I'd necessarily stream, but I like these kinds of games where there's choices and like your conversations with characters matter. So I'm quite excited about what happens next. Now, I think the release for this is in 2024. That's what it says on Steam. So, oh, and it just closes the game then. So lovely, love when that happens. Let's go back to Big Me, I guess. And we'll have some music, just a tiny little bit of music while we're chatting. Yeah, I've fair enjoyed that. I think I'd pick that up and release, depending on price, because like that's always a big thing for me. Like normally with Steam, I'll get stuff in the sale if it's not like I feel it's too expensive, or if I know I'm not going to play it right away, which most things I don't. Like I have a massive backlog, which is pretty much why we're doing this like this. I figured it would help me get through my backlog, and it means I don't need to save everything for stream. So yeah, let me know what you thought of Cabernet. Let me know, would you like to be a vampire? I think I would be an alright vampire. I pretty much am. I don't really go outside, especially not in the daylight. To be fair, I'd probably be more hydrated as a vampire. I'm already really pale, so I don't think it would be too much different. Sleep all day, you know, except when I'm working. But yeah, like, I don't think it would be too much of a different life for me, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, and also let me know what your favourite vampire literature media thing is. I would like to know. I'm a big fan of Vampire Diaries and the originals, but obviously the Lost Boys and Interview with a Vampire is probably more my favourite, especially the novel Interview with a Vampire, Anne Rice. Really good. So yeah, let me know in the comments. Don't forget, if you did like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And maybe subscribe to the channel if you want to see more like this. Give me some game suggestions. I will quite happily play anything. Normally indie games though, horrors, Souls-likes, all that kind of stuff. Please give me all the suggestions. If they're free, even better, because I can go to another series that we've got going. Check out the other videos on the channel, and I will hopefully speak to you all soon. Bye!